The otter is a carnivorous animal. In the subfamily of the Lutrinae, the 13 extant otter species are all semiaquatic. Aquatic are marine, with diets based on fish and invertebrates. Lutrinae is a branch of the Mustelidae family, which also includes the weasels, the badgers, the minks, the wolverines, and among other mammals, or must I say animals. Now, the word otter derives from the Old English word otter, or otter. Now, this is a cognate word in other Indo-European languages. Ultimately stems from the Proto-Indo-European language root word, which also gave its rise to the English word water. The otter then, of course, is a holt or conch. Male otters are called dogs or boars. Females are called, of course, the B word, and are sows. And their offsprings are called pups. The collective noun for otters are bevy, family lodge, rump, being descriptive that these often are playful in nature, as you can see. Very playful. Now, the life cycle in its gestation period is about 60 to 86 days. The newborn pup is cared for by the female, or what you say, dog, or the older offspring. Now, the otter reaches its sexual maturity at approximately 2 years of age, and the males do it at approximately 3 years. Now, the holt is built under the tree roots of a rocky calm. Or must I say, cane. Now, more common in Scotland, it is lined with moss and grass. Now, the otters, as far as description, they have a long, slim body and relatively short limbs. Sinking anatomical features, powerful webbed feet, used to swim, and their seal-like abilities, holding breath on the water. Now, most have sharp claws, and their feet are all except the sea otter are long. Muscular tails they also have. They range in adult size from 2 to almost 6 feet, or you can say 5.9 inches. 5 feet 9 inches in length. And in weight, they can weigh up to 99.2 pounds. Now, as far as feeding these animals, these otters, for most otters, fish is the main staple of their diet. Some of them eat frogs, crayfish, crabs, and some also eat shellfish. And some will even feed on mammals or birds. Now, otters are very vulnerable to, of course, prey depletion. Sea otters are hunters of clams, sea urchins, and other shelled creatures. They are notable for their ability to use stones to break open shellfish on their stomachs. If you've seen this before. Something quite awesome. They're playful creatures. They appear to engage in various behaviors for enjoyment. Making water slides, sliding on them into the water. Quite playful creatures. And as you see in this video, the kids enjoy it. Very, very playful. Playful animals. Now, the European otter, of course, also called the Eurasian otter, they inhabit Europe and most of Asia and other parts of North Africa. And the British Isles, of course. This has been common ever since the 1950s. It became rare in many areas due to the use of, chlorinated hydrocarbon pesticides, which you can imagine what it did. Not too healthy for these animals. The North American river otter became one of the major animals hunted and trapped for fur in North America after European contact. Boy, I tell you, something else. And the sea otter is classified as marine mammals. live along the Pacific coast of North America. The sturgeon range includes the shallow waters, the Bering Strait, south. They're also known in Japan. They have about 26,000 to 165,000 hairs per square centimeter on their skin, a rich fur, and that's why they were hunted, for their beautiful furs. Now, the giant otter inhabit South America, especially the Amazon and River Basin. They become increasingly rare, though, due to poaching, which is also sad. Now, as far as hunting, otters have been hunted for their pelts. From 1700s, they've been hunted. And it could have been done before then. Now, early hunting methods includes darts, arrows, nets, snares, and of course, eventually they used guns. Now, the otters also have been, believe it or not, trained to fish for humans. Many generation fishermen in South Bangladesh, they bred the smooth-coated otters and used them to chase fish into the nets. Once it was a widespread practice, passed down from different generations. And they also, have a strong mythology too as well. These otters, amazing creatures. Japanese folklore. They fool humans into the same way that as foxes, also fool humans as well. So it's something amazing. That's a lot in Japanese folklore. They shapeshift into beautiful women or children wearing checkered pattern clothing. So it's sort of amazing. Very amazing. So those are some of the folklore with the otters, which is quite interesting. They've known to perform pranks, extinguishing fires, paper lanterns. It's some amazing stuff. And of course, a lot is spoken about shape-shifting. What an amazing animal, folks. An amazing, outright amazing animal. Of course, the otter have there's a few genus as far as the otter is concerned. There's the Lutrinae, and there's the Hydrocidus, there's the Lutrinae, and there's the Luntra, and there's the Britannia, the Onyx, and also the Hydra. Those are the different genus of the otter. Definitely playful animals, as you can see. And the other day I was driving home, and there was a black otter was in the median. He was moving along the grass, and I'm driving about 20 miles per hour, and I'm like 25. And I looked to my left, and I wondered to myself, like, what is that animal? And immediately it started coming to my path, so I hit the brakes, and it just ran right in front of the car, ran right into there was a pond on the right side. It was coming from the left side, and it just ran and went right into the pond, and it was gone. Very, very, very playful animal, I say. The otters, of course, being carnivorous, a mammal. They're totally aquatic, a marine. The main diet is definitely fish. So, and what they feed upon, definitely mainly fish. I've also seen an otter also eat a duck before, and that sort of surprised me, but like the duck didn't have a fighting chance. I was like, wow. It took me by surprise, and I guess I just learned that probably about, I think it was more like several months ago when I saw it. I saw a video of an otter attacking a duck and eating the ducks. The otters come from, of course, a family. They come from a family also, the Lutrinae, which is a branch of the Mustelidae family, which also includes the weasels, the badgers, the minks, and the wolverines. So what an awesome animal, folks. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.